right, so you've already heard the hype. You know that AI agents can automatically call leads, they can book appointments, they can do all kinds of things. But are they actually better than human callers, or are they the same, or are they worse? In this video, I'm going to be breaking down exactly why they are either better or worse, and which one they actually are, so that you know whether you should be using voice AI callers or whether you should stick to humans, and which you should use in different use cases. So first off, let's just be real. Humans, when they're selling with deep product knowledge and years of experience, are just better than AI agents on a per call basis. They just are. There's not really a debate there. So I'm going to explain why this doesn't necessarily make humans better than AI in a second. But first, let me pull up a chart that we made. That way I can show you basically what AI has and what humans have compared to each other, because there's trade-offs regardless of which one you go with, and you're going to have to lose some things and gain some things regardless of what you go with. So I'm acknowledging that humans are better on a per call basis, and now let me show you the benefits of AI and some other benefits of humans as well. Okay, so there's a lot here, but let me just break them down line by line. So the average calls per day, human, we're going to say 60. This can vary. If they have a dialer, they could be doing hundreds, but regardless of whatever they have, an AI is always going to do way more. So we're going to say 500 plus, although the AI agent could do tens of thousands in a day or more than that. So AI makes around 8 times more calls per day, probably on average. Now we have the response time. For a human caller, it's going to be 15 to 30 minutes, which means that after somebody fills out a form or once they're ready to buy, that the human's still going to take 15 to 30 minutes to get back to them. For a voice AI agent, it's 5 seconds. So the AI is instant, no human delay. Then the cost per month for one rep is going to be $3,000 to $6,000 plus commissions for a human caller. If you go overseas, it can be less, but regardless, the voice agent's only going to be $500 to $1,000. So AI is 10 to 30 times cheaper depending on where you're getting the humans from, basically. For consistency, with humans, the emotions vary significantly. Humans can be mad, they can be embarrassed, they can be upset. With an AI, it's just 100% and always consistent. The average appointment rate for a human, this is important, is 10 to 20%. With an AI, it's 6 to 12%, so it's slightly lower than humans. Now, it's about 60% of what a human can do. That's just an estimate. It really depends on how the script is built and what kind of leads you're calling. So if you have experts make your script, it can be 80%. And if you have the worst person ever make your script, it can be 5%. But I'm putting 60 as a fair average. Now, this is what I was talking about earlier. This is important because if you have a very specific and important call that needs to be made, you want a human to do it. If there's a lead that if you close them, and let's say you only get one of these leads a month, and if you close them, you make $100,000, have a human make the call. Have a human do it. However, let's continue. Follow-ups per lead, 1 to 2 max with a human, because if they keep getting new leads, they don't have time to follow up with old ones. With an AI, you can follow up with old ones forever and you don't even charge for it. So that's 6 to 10 unless they pick up. So it's 6 to 10 and that's completely automated. Time to first call is 1 to 3 hours for human and under 10 seconds for the voice AI. So the response time was actually talking about inbound calls and how long it takes humans to respond. The call handling time, 5 to 10 minutes per lead, 5 to 10 minutes per lead. This is the exact same if you make the script the same for the human and the AI. The availability is 9 to 5 for humans typically and 24/7 for the AI. Also huge for customer service and for sales if you're doing it in different countries. For a human caller, whenever somebody drops off or no shows, it's a manual reschedule. For the voice AI, it's an auto reschedule. The CRM logging is manual for the human and auto for the AI. The burnout risk is high for humans because humans don't like making a ton of calls. It's annoying, honestly. And for an AI, it's none because it cannot be annoyed. It's not in its programming. The learning curve is high for human and it's pre-trained with the AI. The scalability is 1-to-1 with human and 1-to-many with AI. And another important thing, the bad mess up rate. This is a very subjective rate, but I made it to try to explain something. The bad mess up rate is 2% for humans, 5% for voice AI. These are not real statistics. They're in my head. However, my point is AI makes more mistakes than humans and it doesn't have as high of an appointment rate as humans. But if you take a certain amount of calls, if you take a campaign and you add all this together, let me tell you, the AI is going to far outperform the human by probably 5 to 20x if you take all these numbers into account. Sometimes more, sometimes a lot more than that. Like if it takes you 3 hours to respond to a lead after they come in, it will increase your conversions by probably 20x just on that, let alone any other of these statistics. So the smartest companies, they don't just use AI and they don't just use humans, they actually use both. So they don't get rid of their humans when they implement AI technology. Instead, they still use their humans to do the really, really important tasks, and they use their AI to do all the repetitive and boring and not important tasks that the humans don't need to be wasting their time on. So this gives the humans more bandwidth to actually do better what's most important, and then the AI can do the rest. So you can think of the 80-20 rule, right? The humans are going to be doing 20% of the work to get 80% of the results, and the AI is going to be doing the other 80% of the work that gets 20% of the results. Now you need both, because if you only get 80% of the results, your business is not going to go crazy and succeed. you need all 100%, but you don't want to be doing that 80% of work that's not doing very much. AI can do it for you. So if you are using humans and you want to add AI on top of that, then you can click the link down below and book a call with our team, and we'll be able to show you a whole demo of Nova Echo, which is the most advanced voice AI technology on the market right now. And if you're not using humans or AI yet, I recommend starting with AI, save some time, and then eventually go to humans once the AI and yourself cannot handle the capacity anymore. Anyways, I hope you learned a lot from this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.